Good morning, everyone. Matt, Paul Offshore Fishing. Hope everybody's had a good Christmas and New Year holiday. Sorry, I haven't been on in a while, in a couple weeks. There's been a lot going on with the holidays. Been also doing a little deer hunting, so that's kind of taking my time up from doing videos and doing some editing. Got through the New Year, hunting season's over, so I would say it's probably one of my slower seasons, but I did have a nice deer come to me. Shot him, tracked him 300, 400 yards. Was out there, 4 hours later, no deer. Come back 2 days later, and about 450 yards, there the deer was, and we just couldn't connect on it. So I was kind of bummed about that. But there's always next year, next season. I was hoping to put him in the freezer so we'd get through. We wouldn't have to buy as much hamburger from the store this next year, and it's also would be less processed, so to speak. I know gluten and I guess chemicals and GMOs. Everybody's been in big craze. But enough of that. Let's talk about some fishing and some different stuff. One reason I want to do a real shout out video is if you haven't done it yet, it's the new year, right after the new year. Go ahead and check all your safety gear. For instance, I got this inflatable West Marine Offshore Series life jacket last year on sale right after Christmas. So you go look, there's some good sales. I'm not endorsing West Marine. I walked in, it was on sale, it was half off. I was like, gotta get it. I'm gonna go back there. And then, like I said, the sale should be going on. I need to get my wife one. I will say that I've been real reluctant over the years to wear a life jacket, a lot of it because I was bulletproof, but now with kids, I feel like I feel my mortality more so. So I got a lot more to come back home to. So, and I've seen a lot more incidents involving people overboard that they could have been found or something happened. It's some of the stuff out of the blue. If they had a life jacket on, I don't know if it would have saved their lives, but the recovery efforts would have been a lot faster where you could have found them, they could have got them to the hospital. But life jacket's just one big thing. I highly recommend using one, wearing one, fishing offshore, especially. Now, when you're running out, obviously when you're running out at speed, when I say at speed, at plane or faster, so to speak, I would say that'd be a must. Like I said, it's a recommendation. I'm not saying you have to do it or not. Me, personally, I feel much better with it on. Whereas, and I know some of the other friends I've made, that they require everybody to wear a life jacket as long as the motor's running. When they anchor up and start bottom fishing, that's when a lot of times I see in their videos that the life jackets come off. But this one is an automatic. I would say that they make a belt one. If that's it's a manual release one. But at the minimum, go ahead and get that belt life jacket. Now, it's not an offshore rating, but there's been times where I looked at that and said, I wish I had that just to go to the beach with the kids. I will say that if you ever go to the beach and you see two little boys with life jackets on, they're probably my kids because we're the only ones that life jacket our boys up, because there's been times where people go out and drown, where they've gone out and tried to rescue people. They got people in, but the other person that is trying to do the rescue, so to speak, ends up getting fatigued, and they get caught in the current themselves, and they ended up drowning or ingesting a whole lot of water and getting sick. So a life jacket around the coast, yeah, it may not look cool, but hey, my life's a whole lot cooler than looking cool, in my opinion. But anyways, like I said, go ahead and check all your safety gear, not just your life jacket. Check your flares, your whistles, your horns, your bells. Check if you got a PLD or an ERP. I highly recommend it. Go and get one. Last year I got a PLB. I don't think I've done a video on it, but I got a personal locator beacon. The ERP has a longer battery life supposedly, but good thing to go ahead and check it. And it'd probably be a good every time, better if you check it every time before you go offshore, but at least check it once, so to speak. Go ahead and or you could tie it in with your engine maintenance. When you maintain your engine, go ahead and check all your safety gear at the same time. That's just a recommendation from me. But with that, got some videos up here playing, so I actually put them on paper. Got some good videos coming up. I got some presents in that I'm going to probably do from Christmas that I'm going to throw on the boat. I'm going to do some videos on them, so be looking out for that. I did go fishing once over the holiday break, but I was sworn to secrecy on the location, and I brought all my stuff with him, and I was told I was not going to make it back to the dock if I pulled a camera out. So with that, I can always go back. I mean, I was told it's a secret spot, and it ended up there was like 12 other people there, so it wasn't that secretive. But wasn't my boat, so I was invited to go somewhere, so I just respectfully did what I was asked to. Unfortunately, I didn't get any collect any content on it. So, but with that, we did catch some fish. But with that, I hope everyone had a great New Year, and I look forward to bringing you some good content in 2020. With that, I hope everyone keeps on fishing and catches everything that you desire. So with that, I'll see you later.